CI Kitchen is brought to you by Harvest Market.
With football season in full swing, bring on the tailgating.
Here to share a few healthy tailgating recipes is registered dietitian Christina Adams. I wasn't aware those were a thing.
It is
healthy
kind of
tailgating options.
hard to put those words together.
All right, well, let's figure out what you got, because something smells good already, and so I'm already intrigued.
Yeah, so I always think of like fried and like smothered with sauces and like heavy calorie-laden things at tailgate. So one of the things I like is I like little heat, spicy things, and so jalapeno poppers are one of my favorites, but they tend to be battered and deep fried. So we took it a little different direction. We're going to like just fill them and grill them, and just a little bit of like a sweet sauce to go with it. So you're taking out that heavy laden batter and also the deep frying part, so you're less fat.
The ones you buy at the grocery store in the freezer section are always that way.
Okay,
so.
Before we get started, let's talk some other healthy options though besides this, because you've got a few that people may want to try.
Yeah.
Grilled veggie pizza.
Yeah, so sometimes, you may just have a pizza, and of course if you're grilling out, it's great to just throw on a grilled pizza crust, and you can just go ahead and top it however you want. So you can make it as healthy as you want or as unhealthy as you want.
Well,
so
yeah.
You can definitely change it up.
I'm a big hummus fan.
Yeah, so a lot of times it's chips and salsa. So we just took it another level to do the hummus bean dip, which is just like garbanzo or chickpeas blended into like a bean dip, refried bean consistency with some vegetables.
Quesadillas were on your list as well, and not filled with all the meats, but
yeah, so you can do vegetable, beans, you could throw it in. You can still put meat in there too, but it's just not going to be a lot of meat and cheese. You want to break it down so you get some of those vegetables and the fiber in there from the beans and the vegetables.
Okay, and then jalapeno poppers. We're obviously rounding out the top 5 there. So what goes into these healthy?
Yeah, so we're not going to fill it with a lot of like unhealthy things necessarily, but we do want to go a little indulgent. So we've got some light cream cheese, and we've got a little bit of shredded cheddar cheese in there, and a little bit of seasoning with just some salt and pepper. And because sometimes bacon's involved, because if you've ever read deconstructed like jalapeno poppers, sometimes they bacon wrap them.
Yeah.
So we're taking that out of the equation, but we do have this lovely bacon olive oil.
I've never heard of bacon flavored olive oil.
So I don't know if you can smell it or not. It is kind of emanating in here.
And the question is, can you really taste it when you're...
You can.
All right.
Yes. I've done a lot of roasted Brussels sprouts, artichokes, asparagus.
I'm getting a little bacon, maybe.
No, I don't think you're getting the hint.
Drink it. See if it tastes that.
Oh, right.
Shot.
It does smell bacony.
A little.
Yeah.
Bacon.
Well, that's all we need is just a little bit, right?
It's just a hint.
No? You've also got some fun seasonings here, too. What do we have?
So we just did some seasoned salt and some seasoned black pepper. So it's a little bit over the top, maybe, of your salt and pepper kind of seasoning, so there's a little extra in there to just give it a little more flavor. Sometimes there's garlic used in there. Sometimes there's a little bit different blends of red pepper or black pepper, red pepper, white pepper, all of those different peppers in there too.
You appear to have stripped the seeds out of these.
Yes, so I did. So that takes the heat out of it. The membranes and the seeds take the heat out of it. So you want to, if you want that, you can keep those in there. But I went ahead and kind of threw them in a bag with some of that bacon olive oil to go ahead and kind of get them marinating a little bit, so they're in there. And then we just simply mixed up the cream cheese with the shredded cheese, and we're just going to fill them, and then we'll bake these off, and then you can just decorate them with little scallions at the end just to give them some flavor. But
could you eat these before they've been baked? I mean, technically you could, right?
You could, I guess.
Would they be as good?
I don't think they would be as good.
Okay.
No.
I guess wait for them to be baked.
I think the flavors blend together a little bit better once they've been.
Just kind of needing a snack now, and I thought I would ask.
But these, being a tailgate item, can throw these on the grill.
Absolutely.
Okay, or if you are tailgating at home in front of your television, you could throw them in the oven, I'm guessing.
Absolutely.
And I'm assuming only grilling one side, because if you flip those, it's going to get really messy.
Yeah, so a foil pack would be good on the grill, just so you have kind of like surround sound heat, if you will.
Yes.
And then if you're doing them on like an oven, then you'd want to kind of just be careful if you don't put the foil over them that they don't get one side done and one side not.
She's going to go do that now, and then we're going to apparently have to wait and eat them later.
Yes, if you want to connect with Christina and get a copy of her fun, healthy tailgating recipes, including this one, we'll connect you at CILiving.tv.